Okay, so I'm rolling. Redgrave, scene 4, shot 2, take 3. Action.
I'm Isabel and I'm the director of Redgrave. In the story there's many different characters, which is good for me as a director because there's so many different characters I get to get involved in. All of the characters at the party have a backstory, they have a strong relationship and secret relationships with Mia, so that's interesting to work with because the audience might not know it, but they'll see it'll come off in their performance. When it comes to the actual story, we wanted two contrasting moods, so we wanted the beginning to be quite light-hearted and funny, and we always wanted it to be voiceover so we could hear her commentary and her opinions on people. And then we also wanted the ending to be contrasting with that and it to be more serious, it's more analytical, so we've got two genres covered there.
Scene 6, shot 5, take 1.
My initial thoughts when I read the script was that it was exciting and a bit challenging in terms of my role as a producer, because there were a number of casts that I had to look for, a huge location which had to stand up to the look and glam of Redgrave. I thought it would be a bit challenging because I was getting it from left, right and centre that, this will be quite a challenge for you in terms of producer, but I just brushed it off my shoulder when people were telling me that, and I thought that I would manage to do it because I had a perfect team working alongside of me and we all had our creative minds on. My main contribution to the film would be that at the starting process was coming up with the idea and working with my team to build Redgrave the way it is right now. Making sure that the right location was found, making sure the right cast was found, making sure the cast and crew were happy from pre-production to production day. Everything that will make a happy crew and cast.
So my first initial thoughts when I was reading the script was I want to work with a composer to make the soundtrack really, really stylistic and memorable. I want the music to really match the classiness and decadence of the party and the surroundings and almost add a sense of, pretentiousness and enhance that aspect of Mia's life and the people around her. And I really want it to be memorable for the audience. I kind of want them to feel like, oh yeah, that was the Redgrave soundtrack, with films like La La Land and lots of other film noir films like that. You hear the jazz soundtrack and you instantly recognise it from the film straight away.
I thought that the script itself was a great script, really. It was stunning, for the visuals that I could see coming through from the dialogue. I thought it was really, really good. For me, visually, I thought I could make it look really beautiful. I tried to kind of use my inspirations to kind of help me with the process of Redgrave, and I tried to make sure that the audience will feel connected to the characters, so through various different shots like point of view, over the shoulder, etc. I think that my main inspirations in terms of films were La La Land and The Great Gatsby, just simply because the visuals for them are beautifully stunning. The colours are so vivid and warm, and they really just showcase the characters off at the best. And I've really tried to emulate the same kind of process on Redgrave and my footage, so hopefully it's come across that way.
When I first read the script, I kind of knew I really wanted to experiment with the edit. I knew flashbacks and voiceover would be difficult because they always are, but I knew I wanted to do different pacing for different scenes, and it would be really good to kind of draw the tension in for the audience through editing in those parts. I don't want anyone to kind of go, oh, that's going to be the killer. I want them to try and think, oh, maybe who could it be? I kind of want them to feel the tension in places they're supposed to, and I don't want them to really notice any of the editing. I want them to just kind of take the stories themselves, figure it out themselves. I kind of wanted to use like my own style. I didn't really want to go against any other 1920s styled films or murder mystery style films. I kind of wanted to make my own approach to it rather than going off what someone else had done.
I loved how Anna had quite diverse scenes. So she went from having this really chatty, upbeat scene to then being involved in the catastrophe and alerting everyone, and I loved that diversity that she had as a character. I just loved it all. It was really nice sort of delving into the characters and working with other people and see how we react with each other and how we develop the characters. I hope the audience really gets lost in the 1920s feel and the mystery of it, and I really hope that, because I know if I watch mysteries I'm really trying to work it out, and I hope that the audience feels that too.
I really enjoyed playing a drunk person. I thought that, or playing someone who was intoxicated, I thought that was an interesting challenge. So we're going through it to see everything coming together, and there's a lot of really good work between all the cast members and obviously everyone else. But, I think when I could actually see the environment that we were filming in and how it had been done, and as well, I suppose kind of experimenting with, because I think a lot of the camera angles were close-up shots, and obviously that would put you in maybe a natural, an unnatural position, but yet on film it still seemed really really authentic, which is really cool. There isn't really a character that doesn't seem to have a lot more behind them than just what you see on screen. So I think it'll be really, really good if when people watch it, they really have to kind of think and mull over and imagine and kind of delve into their own kind of almost creative process about the more to these characters, the typical whodunit thing that gets you thinking about the people that are presented to you.
My character in Redgrave is a doctor who is very successful, very self-assured. I think what I enjoyed about playing this character the most was almost playing that red herring. A lot of people are going to sort of be pointing the finger at Richard as being prime suspect, and that's what I enjoyed the most about it. I hope that an audience, when they watch Redgrave, gets that sense of mystery, that whodunit feeling, and throughout the whole film are second guessing the twists and turns that'll be coming their way.
On the filming process, I enjoyed watching everybody on set, enjoyed watching the extras and what they were getting up to, and just seeing everybody work together as a team. I hope an audience would find Redgrave funny. I hope also they'd relate to the characters and see how they develop, and I hope that they'd just get a sense of the fun that we had making it.
My character in Redgrave is quite complex and mysterious. He has quite an interesting past. I expect an audience to feel quite sympathetic towards my character, quite innocent, but people who are quite suspicious might see through and might pick up little bits, which I hope they do. The things I enjoyed most about filming Redgrave was the coordination of the entire cast and crew. Everybody was really professional, and all the information provided prior to the shoot, down to the parking spaces, made things a lot easier. And I really enjoyed being on set. Everybody were really positive. There were no arguing, naysaying, and it just makes it a lot easier to do your job on set.
I enjoyed most about the whole filming process, just working on set with a really great cast and production team. There was a really good focus and really good drive with everyone, and it was a lot of fun. Dressing up as well in the costumes I enjoyed, and just getting into the character and the theme of the whole film. I enjoyed playing Mia because I got to play both kind of what she was thinking and also her outside persona. So it was two different parts in a way, because I got to play her on the outside and then also her internal dialogue. Some people might like her and some people might actually really not like her, because she can be quite nasty to some of the characters, but I think most people will see her as quite, I don't know, funny.
We set ourselves many challenges, but that's a good thing because we wanted to basically just challenge ourselves and see where it got us, and I think it paid off.